Hello, my name's Margaret Lilly and I'm part of Scripture Union. I don't know about you, but thinking about holidays for this year seems very strange. Last year we went up to the Lake District and we had a lovely surprise that our family bought us a joint birthday present that we could go out onto the lakes on a yacht and learn some basic manoeuvres. Well, the day came and we got to the quayside. Another couple was there that we didn't know, and we all got on board and sailed out into the middle of the lake. And then the big question came. The guy leading us said, "Right, who's up for taking over then?" And we all looked at each other and, we all decided we would go for it. Well, I ended up going secondly. And just as I was about to take over, the guy just turned around to me and said, "Right, okay, Margaret, get your focus. What are you going to be focusing on? Look at the horizon and pick something that you can keep your focus on." And so I looked up and he said to me, "Right, Margaret, you got it? You got it?" So I said, "Yep, there's a tree up there. There's loads of trees, but that just one tree." So he said, "Okay, now as you steer," he said, "you've got to keep an eye on that tree. Don't look what I'm doing. Don't look down at your feet or anything else, but keep steady looking at that one tree. Keep it in focus." And so I did. And we were going on fine. And then he just turned to me and said, "We've got to change direction. The wind's changing. We've got to turn around." So he said, "Look, quickly, look over that direction to your right, get something else in focus and steer the boat to it now. Right, you got it?" And I looked up and there was a building up on the horizon on the right-hand side. So he said, "Yep, go on then." And I started steering and we managed it. And I kept that in focus. And it was a great trip. We ended up with a lovely meal and sailed back to the shore. And as I was getting off, I obviously had a bit wobbly legs, but that was okay. But I felt God say to me, "Okay, what are you keeping in focus? What is the focus of your life?" And that got me thinking. It was a thing that I kept thinking over, pondering, and it's come back to me this week to think, actually, what is our focus? During this time, so many things are stripped away, and yet our focus has to be on God to help us. And I'm reading from the Message version, and Jesus is talking to people and just talking to them about prayer. And in the Message version of chapter 6, it says, "Here's what I want you to do. Find a quiet, secluded place so you won't be tempted to role play before God. Just be there as simply and honestly as you can manage. The focus will shift from you to God and you will begin to sense His grace." And so during these times when it's difficult to be doing perhaps the jobs that we are meant to be doing, contacting children and young people, may we put aside all those fears and all those anxieties, but keep our focus on God. What is He saying to us in this time? What is it that He will be leading us into when this time is finished? Don't worry, is what God is saying, that as long as we keep God in our focus, then He will direct our paths.